I'll be honest with you, the purpose of this video is to just try and re-emphasize the importance of being able to talk, and to prevent us from having the feeling of being on our own and leading to something which can be detrimental, self-harming, or even something much worse, which has happened to a lot of people, unfortunately. And it's believed that over 5,000 people in the UK alone each year are taking their own lives due to mental health. And we need to try and build this societal acceptance for one another, where we can make it acceptable to talk about our problems and to get the help that we need, and to get yourselves back on track. Now, it's believed that around 36% of adults over the age of 16 do not talk about their mental health. But if we were all able to talk about our problems, we can make sure that actually we can all be safe and secure. And that's why this environment that I'm trying to build is vital and key to success, to be able to get you to a place where you're actually loving yourself again. Because for a long, long time, I didn't. Being able to talk and find a therapist that I felt understood me and I could connect with, and being able to have the ability to have a pet where she won't judge me, I can take her on a walk, she can give me confidence whilst I'm out, she comforts me during the night. She'll sleep in my bed with me, and if I'm having a nightmare and things like that, she'll more often than not be almost like an emotional support dog. Yes, she's not trained, but she's certainly starting to pick up these signs where if I'm in a bit of a distressing moment, she'll wake me up, she'll calm me down, settle me back down by putting her head right next to mine and just comforting me. And it's amazing. It almost feels like a saver, to be honest with you, because yes, I still get bad night sleeps, but they are nothing compared to what they would be if I didn't have her. My therapist has allowed me to, be myself, fix myself. She's given me the time. I was having weekly sessions, but there were occasions where I wasn't able to attend because of some circumstances, but she understood, and she was like, don't worry, we'll get back to it next week and we'll go again. And it was that slow processing that allowed me to get over one of my deepest fears. I'm also on medication, and it allows me to be happy within myself. I'm not stressing as much as I used to. I was open and honest as to how the medication was was affecting me. At first, it didn't seem like it was doing anything, but I got told you need to wait a few weeks for it to kick in. And then we realised that actually I need to up the dosage a little bit of the sertraline. I was quite lucky in terms of finding a medication that was suited for me quite quickly. However, I know there's situations which are different for other people, and it can take them quite a while from going from one medication to another to find that correct one and the right dosage of that medication. Rehabilitation has helped me too, because I figured out other coping mechanisms, such as talking to talk groups that you can find online, and also aromatherapy, where I've got my scent, where I've shown it in another video, where it can help soothe me down. I learned of brown noise, I learned of green noise that you can find on YouTube. For example, for me, I just find a 24-hour green noise, a deep green noise sound, and I'll play it probably about half the volume bar, whatever that is, and it makes you focus on the noise compared to your own thoughts, and it can help soothe you and settle you down. So being open and honest and being able to talk allows you to find ways to overcome your illness. My life feels so much more productive than it did a couple months ago even. Yes, I'm still a long way from being that finished article that I want to be, but I'm on the correct path. And it's given me confidence to be able to talk to you in front of the camera and being able to, tell you you can relate to me. It's very hard online where you just see these blogs and posts and, all this help that is out there. But being able to listen to someone and see them on camera, I feel like is more engaging and more connective, because you can understand that I've been through my difficulties and they may not be anywhere to the extent of yours, or yours may not be to the extent of mine, but that doesn't matter because we all have our own mechanisms with our own difficulties. So for example, something that may affect you won't affect me, but something that affects me deeply, you'd probably be like, why can't you just brush that off? That's the thing. We need to be able to accept that we're all different. And, I need you to engage with me, and I need you to understand that talking is the best way and most vital thing to do to get you better. I'm not saying that I'm a therapist. I'm not trained. I'm not a counsellor, but I'm here as an ear to listen to you. It doesn't have to be a family member. It doesn't have to be a friend. It can be a stranger. And yes, it's difficult speaking to a stranger, but actually sometimes it can be so much more beneficial, because the chances are you're thinking, am I going to see him again? Probably not. And it's, you don't have to worry about what they think about you, and that's a great way to overcome that fear. I apologize about whether this video is up to quality or not, but I just want you to understand that you're not on your own. I need you to understand that I'm here for you, in the simplest way possible, by being able to listen to you and try and signpost you to the correct help, because I know where to find that correct help, and it can be very difficult to find online, but I'm here. Please, if you feel like you need to, open up. I'm willing to message, I'm willing to have a phone call. If you want to meet face to face, I am more than happy to do that. Anything you want in any environment, please, if you can and you need to, talk.